I would say we can't sidestep context.
Yeah.
I mean, look, in the end of the day, you have to look at it within context. And so you can isolate anything. Are you okay being around content that talks about nuclear war? Yes or no? I would imagine you're going to say no if you're running a brand. Now, if the content I'm talking about is highlighting, for example, Sam Altman and the work that he's done at OpenAI,
Statement that
and the
we both
statement
used
that
in our own decks. Yeah,
absolutely that look, AI has perhaps existential
threat
risk.
to humanity.
Absolutely.
It's a great headline.
And so, yeah, in context, no issue with that. I think we've misinterpreted, mischaracterized, misunderstood context. And I think that we need to start bringing context back into the discussion.
When I talk about semantics, one of my favorite examples is you're probably not an Eagles fan, but if you were,
I was born in Philadelphia.
okay, you're a Philly guy. Okay,
Yeah.
so Emmanuel Acho. So Emmanuel Acho is great channel, Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man, New York Times best-selling author. Love it, love it. He had this interview with Barack Obama. Do you remember him? First ever black president?
I do, yeah.
And it's funny that the interview was how to cure racism. You would think that everybody should see that and it should be monetized, it should be shared. No, on most systems it's deemed unsuitable because the machines see the word racism.
Yeah.
They don't see how to cure. They don't put it in the context of the first black
That's right.
president
Missing
talking to a
context.
a youth icon.
Yeah.
And they miss that. So when you talk context, that's what you mean, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
having the more rounded view of what's
Absolutely.
in the video.
And I think
then
that-
you make a choice.
And I think in reality, I think that we're all so concerned about this idea of a screenshot that we go, oh my gosh, if somebody gets a screenshot, then the world's going to end. And the reality is, pair that with the fact that we have a fragmented content world where there's billions of pieces of content that these ads are showing up on everywhere.
Yep.
It is not the case. It is not the case of 30 years ago where you chose to be in that specific magazine, on that specific TV show, in that specific newspaper, and you better be sure that that's the kind of environment you want to be around. It's just not that anymore. We're in a fragmented world, and so
you got to play the numbers. It is the law of big numbers.
it is absolutely the law of big numbers, but context matters.